Hello everyone! On today's tutorial we will be working on these popular axolotls. Let's get started. The supplies you need are yarn needle, stitch marker, scissors, 6mm crochet hook, safety eyes, stuffing, some black yarn for the mouth, and for the yarn I'm using this Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggles Light yarn. We're going to start row 1 with 6 single crochet in a magic ring. And if you struggle with a magic ring, especially with this plushy style yarn, you can chain 2 and put 6 stitches in the second chain from the hook. So today I'm going to do that. Just make a slip knot. Chain 2 and 6 single crochet. So for round 2, we're going to do an increase in each stitch. So at the end of row 2, we will have 12 stitches. I'll meet you back here at the end of row 2. Row 3 will be 1 single crochet and 1 increase for a total of 18 stitches at the end of row 3. Row 4 will be 3 single crochet, 3 increase, 6 single crochet, 3 increase, and 3 single crochet. That will give us a total of 24 stitches on our row. I'll meet you back here at the end of row 4. Row 5 to 8 will be single crochet all around. Row 9 will be 2 single crochet and a decrease 6 times for a total of 18 stitches. Now we're going to add our safety eyes in between row 6 and 7, 5 stitches apart. So we got row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 here. And there's the eyes. Row 10 is going to be a single crochet and a decrease 6 times. That will leave us with a total of 12 stitches in this round. I'll meet you back here at the end of round 10. Row 11 will be a single crochet and increase 6 times for a total of 18 at the end of the row. Row 12 will be 5 single crochet, a bobble stitch, 4 single crochet, a bobble stitch, and 7 single crochet. So with the bobble stitches, you want to make sure that they are lined up with the eyes. So I'll just complete that round and then I'll show you how it looks. You may need to adjust your stitches a little bit to the left or right, depending on your tension, in order to get your bobble stitches to line up with your eyes. Continuing on, row 13 and 14 are just going to be single crochet all around for a total of 18 stitches in each row. I'll meet you back here at the end of row 14. Row 15 is going to be 6 single crochet, a bobble stitch, 3 single crochet, a bobble stitch, and 7 single crochet. And as with the round with the other bobble stitches, you may need to adjust your stitches in order to line up with the top ones up here. So I'll meet you back at the end of row 15. Now, as you can see, we've got the eyes and both rows with bobble stitches lined up. For row 16, it's just going to be a single crochet all around. We are now going to start working down the tail now. So row 17 will be a single crochet and a decrease. We'll do that 6 times, which will give us 12 stitches at the end of round 17. I'll meet you back here at the end of row 17. We can now begin stuffing the head and the body. For row 18, we are going to do a single crochet all around for a total of 12 stitches. I'll meet you back here at the end of row 18. Row 19 will be 2 single crochet and a decrease 3 times, which will give us a total of 9 stitches at the end. Row 20 is going to be a single crochet all around. And continue stuffing as you go. For row 21, which will be our last row, we are going to do a single crochet and a decrease, and at the end of that row we'll have 6 stitches, and then we'll fasten off. Just going to put a little bit more stuffing in the tail, and then I'm going to fasten off. And just use our yarn needle to sew the bottom together. Find you do get a bit of shedding with this Sweet Snuggles light yarn. For the gills, I'm going to be using this Sweet Snuggles light yarn in an off-white color. So we just want to insert our yarn into row 7 and pull our yarn through and chain 5. So we're going to line up pretty close to where the eye is and then count 7 stitches down, or sorry, 7 rows. So we chain 5. And then we're going to slip stitch 4 back down the row. I have noticed a bit of a difference in the quality with this yarn. It seems a bit more waxy. I'm not sure if you can hear, but it squeaks on my hook. So I've seen a few other people mention in the comments also about the yarn. So our next one is going to be in the next stitch. We're going to continue and do the same thing. Chain 5 and slip stitch down, and do it one more time, and then we'll have completed the gills on this side. And once we have fastened off, what I usually do is just work my yarn back down through, and I'll tie a knot. Just make my ends a little bit shorter, and then just tuck them in. That's it. So just do the exact same thing on the other side. Now we just have one small detail left, just to give this little guy a smile. So I'm using black yarn here. It's really thin, and I'm just going to put it on my yarn needle. And I'll go in from the side. Down. Needle through the other side. back down to meet in the middle, and out the side. I'm gonna cut my yarn, tie knot, and tuck in the ends. And that completes our axolotl tutorial. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Drop a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.